Ungrateful bitches get whatever they want every single time. You are talking to a woman who is extremely ungrateful, especially when it comes to the things that men do for me. Back when I was stripping, I was extremely ungrateful. I did not ever have a level of when I was pleased with what a man did for me. And men will sit here and try to make it seem as if they want to deal with women that just don't ask for anything. No, they don't. They want ungrateful bitches in their life. Ungrateful bitches are going to allow a man to work hard for something. When you're grateful, you're essentially you're emasculating a man. Okay, when you're grateful for these small things that a man is doing, and you're like, you know what, even if we live in a cardboard box, I'm just grateful that I get to be beside you. You're emasculating that man. And a large part of the reason why men are so weak is because we don't have enough ungrateful bitches in the world. It's just not enough of you all. I remember I was stripping and I didn't want to work at the club anymore. And so I ended up talking to this guy, and this guy's like, hey, I'm going to get you up out of here. You know, the typical shit, you know, that they say. And so I was so tired of being there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to just take this man's offer. But he was ugly. Okay? Money will never be enough to make me overlook a man's lack of attractiveness. It's just not ever going to make up for the fact that you're not attractive. Like, the money, I can't see money when I'm looking at your face. And if you're on top of me and I'm not attracted to you, the money's not going to erase the vision that I would have to replay in my head of that happening. So, me being the ungrateful bitch that I am, while he was like taking care of me, I was dealing with somebody else. And that man was married. I know. I was not the most moral person, you know. Yeah, calling myself out personally on that. However, yeah, I wasn't really grateful because guess what? That guy was also spending money on me, and he was a lot more attractive than the guy that got me out of the club because I just was never grateful. When it comes to a job, yeah, my ass was not grateful. I got 1 degree. I wasn't grateful with the amount of money that I was making, and so I went back to school and I got a job making more money. Once I was working at a place for a year, I was extremely ungrateful over the fact that they hired me as a new grad, and I wasn't grateful over the fact that they were just trying to like box me in my profession. And so I asked them if they could have me train in another area of what I do for work, and they said no. So my ungrateful ass ended up applying for a job that literally told me, hey, we actually need a spot filled for the same exact area that you're looking to be trained in. Would you be interested in taking this job? And I ended up getting paid $7 more an hour, as opposed to me being grateful and just sticking around, staying at the place that I was working because they just decided to give me a job as a new grad. I then worked at that place for 2 years, and I became ungrateful because I just got sick of the politics at work. I just got sick of everything happening. And so guess what? My ungrateful ass decided that I was going to start traveling for work to be able to make more money and to have more sense of freedom. And when it comes to men, especially, I'm always going to be ungrateful. Never let a man make you be grateful, because really a lot of the time grateful women are just selling themselves short, and you're being groomed to just accept the bare minimum when you're grateful. You can be happy and you can have gratitude for what it is that you have while simultaneously wanting more for yourself. Being grateful does not mean that you have to withdraw the idea that you want more. Just completely relinquish the idea of ever wanting more out of the idea of being grateful. Both things can exist, and I think that's very important because this is where the whole humbling things come from. You know, well, I'm going to humble you because you're not displaying to me that you're grateful for your beauty, or grateful for the attention that you command, or you're not grateful for the opportunities that have been given to you. I don't have to be grateful for those things. I can be happy, I can have gratitude for those things, but even if I decide to be grateful, who's to say that I can't want more than what it is that I have now? And who's to say that I can't get that from more people or from more opportunities or from more than one area? Who's to say that I just have this little pot of gratefulness that I can only pinch out of when someone is willingly available to give it to me? Why can't I have all the pots in front of me and I can pinch out as much as I want from everything? Because at the end of the day, ungrateful bitches don't take no for an answer, and that's why they get every single thing that it is that they want. And that's why I've been able to get every single thing that I want, because I don't take no for an answer. You trying to make me have more gratitude and you trying to make me be more grateful about something is never going to change the fact that I want more than what it is that I already have. That whole thing of you need to be grateful is normalizing you, and it's conditioning you to not ask for more, to not want more. Bitch, always want more. Always, especially when dealing with a man. He should be upping the ante. There's no reason why you've been married to a man for 10 years and he didn't have your ring upgraded after the 5th year. Okay? There's no reason why you are with a man and you all have been renting and y'all been together for umpteen years and y'all haven't owned something. I mean, unless you all mutually have made a decision that you all don't want to own anything, that's great. There's no reason why he is just only keeping you in the country when it comes to vacations. Oh, well, I'm just happy that we got out of the house. I'm just happy that we didn't have to have a date at Longhorn Steakhouse. So I'm just happy that we got to go one state over. No, if you're grateful for that, it's going to be very, very hard for you to muster up the courage to want to say, hey, I'm fucking sick of going on road trips within the United States. When are we going to go out of the country? Because behind you being grateful is a large, big world and a ton of other people and a large amount of opportunity that you are not ever going to be able to experience and have, because you're so busy being wound up and being grateful for what it is that you have now, while thinking that that will shackle you and lock you into the reality that you're not now. Ungrateful bitches are always going to get ahead. Always going to get ahead, because there's nothing that you can tell me that's going to make me stop wanting more in life. I don't care. You can call me every fucking name in the book. Every fucking name in the book that you want to call me is never going to stop me from wanting more. And men so badly want to demonize women for wanting more. This is the reason why they say, oh, you're a gold digger. And the thing about it is that the average man makes like, what, $65,000 a year? And to be honest, I feel like that number is on the high end. What gold are we digging with $65,000? I mean, have you looked at the USA map of the amount of income that a person would have to make in order to pay all their bills and live comfortably? The average is like $85,000, and you're telling me that we're gold digging for 65,000 fucking stanky ass dollars, and that's what I should be grateful for? No, I'm going to be ungrateful for that, because that's not going to do anything for me. It's not going to do a single thing for me. But of course, men are going to tell you, oh, you're a gold digger. You should just be grateful for the fact that someone's taking you out on a date. You should just be grateful for the fact that someone gave you a compliment. Someone texted you back. Someone hit you up after sleeping with you. No, I'm never going to be grateful for that. I'm never going to be grateful for people wanting to shortchange me because they feel as though it's easier for them to get by doing the bare minimum at my expense. And because that's the reality that they want to live in, they want to project that onto me. That shit's never happening. Be an ungrateful bitch and get further in life.